this video, I'm going to share with you a simple yet powerful way to test your fundamentals. I'm going to explain how to diagnose the main technical flaws by looking at the results of the test. For each flaw, I will suggest a way to fix it. Setup. The setup is very simple. If you have a golf tee or a pointy object to mark the middle diamond of the short rail, it simplifies the aiming process and improves the quality of the test. Then, you need to put a strike ball on the spot, with the stripe in the vertical position as shown. If you can record and review your test, the diagnosis will be more accurate and you will be able to analyze all details of the shot. Perfect execution. With medium speed and a touch of follow, you should expect the stripe ball to bounce back towards you with no signs of wobbling of the stripe. Also, check that at the end of the stroke your cue is pointing towards the direction of the shot. Twisted stroke. For a right-handed player, if you frequently add unwanted left spin, the most probable cause is a twisted stroke. The origin of this flaw is typically the lack of space for a straight stroke. Having no room for continuing the stroke forward, the body tends automatically to move the elbow and wrist to the right. If sometimes you hit your chest, this is another clear sign of lack of space. The best fix is to create the necessary room by moving your body away from the cue. Try different foot positioning and rotation of the hips. Search for a comfortable stance where you have plenty of room for the stroke. Wrist flick. For a right-handed player, if you frequently add unwanted right spin, the most probable cause is the wrist flick. Usually, it is an unintentional motion caused by the desire to add extra speed to the shot. The best fix is to point the thumb's proximal phalanx towards the floor and maintain it in that position for the whole stroke. Fixing the wrist flick is not easy and requires a lot of conscious practice. Using this test while fixing this flaw is very useful. The vertical stripe is very sensitive to unwanted lateral spin. The silver lining? The wrist flick is completely useless for the great majority of shots, and when you remove it from your stroke, you'll be able to shot way better. Inconsistent stance construction. If you notice minimal wobbling, but you hit slightly to the right or to the left of the target, then it is very probable you have a good aim, a good stroke, but you build your stance inaccurately. The best fix is to devote time and effort to build your stance in a repeatable and consistent way. Find your way trying different approaches and repeat the test. The more repeatable the stance construction, the less the variance in your execution. Bad cue ball perception. In some cases, you can stroke straight and still put an intentional side spin. An incorrect perception of the cue ball vertical axis is usually the culprit. You line up thinking you are not applying side spin while you actually do it. It's a perception issue. The position of your eyes with respect to the cue is very important to the correct perception of the cue ball. The best fix is to use a closed breech while doing the test. Keep your cue down on the table and raise your head to check for side spin above the cue ball. Use the diamond to ensure you are aiming correctly and check for no side spin. When you're confident everything is fine, go down on the shot without moving the cue and rotate your head left and right until you see the Q-tip on the vertical axis of the cue ball. That specific head rotation is the correct one to perceive the vertical axis of the cue ball as it actually is. Incorrect visual perception of the cue ball, line of the shot and other visual issues are part of a broader and far more complex topic that I'll discuss in a future video. I hope this video is useful for your journey in becoming a better pool player. If you want my help in a personalized online session, do not hesitate to contact me for further infos. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments if this video has been helpful.